Hey, First Light team, I was going through Amazon, came across your listing, and thought I would stop by. My name is Blake Hilton from My Amazon Guy, and it's my job to point out potential opportunities that you want to consider. First, I'd like to congratulate you on the Amazon Choice Badge. I know Amazon is a landscape of challenges, and to see that and see how well you're already doing is a job well done. So I definitely want to commend you on that before we begin. First thing I like to discuss is traffic and what drives traffic to your listing and keywords. I did take a dive in to one of your top sellers, of course, and then I put it into a tool that we use that's called Cerebro that breaks down your keyword distribution, how it's being distributed, and how it's being utilized, where you rank and where you index. So what I came across and saw was we're about 1,000 keywords, which is great. We like being 1,000 or more. We're about 792 organic, 153 coming from paid. We do like seeing that being at about a 3-to-1 ratio if we can. We do call that the healthy golden keyword ratio when you are about that 3-to-1. So there's definitely some room for optimization, but you're well on your way. Over on the right side as well, you see the word frequency or the word cloud. Those are the most important keywords to your listing. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on as much as you can. I do see that you are running ads, of course. But the best way to grow sales, of course, is not only the combination and the synergy between paid and organic, but as you invest in paid, as you see those keywords that are the most important keywords and put ad budget behind them, you do see an organic lift as well. So that's great. Now, it's a good thing to see that you are indexing and ranking already organically. That's just free real estate at the end of the day. So I'm going to commend you for that one as well. Now, I do see that you are ranking and indexing for some highly relative keywords, but there's some opportunities that I would say that we can come in there and do a little bit more for you, of course. Now we do see quite a few rankings as well that are in the triple digits that can be revised as well. It usually means that we're buried deep in the Amazon search results page, and this can be hurting your visibility and your sales. So ideally, we want to be ranked within the top 50 organically. If we can, to be on page one, where 90% of the clicks and conversion happens. So it's something to consider. Now, what I did notice as well is, once we go over to your listing, we do see about $8,000 for about a month worth of revenue. But then also we're selling at about 171 current units for the month as well. So what we did and what I did was dive a little bit deeper, go to using Cerebro from Helium 10, pull some highly relative search terms and keywords that have quite high volume. But there definitely is some opportunity there. So I did pull one of the keywords that is highly relative to your product, of course, and that is beef liver. Right now, we're organically ranking for about 222. But as we dive into the search results page for that, we're seeing there's about right under $20 million a month in total revenue for that keyword alone. So definitely highly relative and a blue ocean when it comes to that as well. The average revenue that brands are doing are about $325,000 a month. So there's some opportunity there, of course. Now, what I did as well is I put this in order, not only from revenue standpoint, but I also wanted to take a look at maybe a competitor that is doing, selling similar product, but having the same or close price point to you guys. We don't want to compare you to somebody who's doing $90, or we don't want to compare you to somebody who's doing maybe $10 or $12. But I definitely want to make sure and say that we aren't looking at this from a comparing you to your competitor's stance, more so maybe finding some areas where they're crushing it strategically, and then how we can take that and it benefit you as well. So I did take a look at Lvera, which sells beef liver supplement as well from you guys. They're doing about $160,000 a month for that product, and they are at about 4,100 units for the month. So I did dive in, take a look at their ASIN. They are about 1,500 keywords. They are falling within that 3-to-1 ratio that we discussed. But something I really want to make sure and reiterate is, where they're organically ranking. There's quite a few of these keywords that are on here that are highly relative keywords that they are ranking for. They're ranking for 1, 3, 4, 5, and making sure that they're showing up on the search results page. But they're also relying on ad spend as well to make sure that we're doing what we need to do. Now, what we would probably do for you is there's a little bit of a combination there. We would do something that's called a keyword gap analysis. That is really finding more relative keywords for you that you can rank and index for. But then also we're going to do something that's called a strike zone analysis, where we're taking the current relevant keywords that are performing and doing better, trying to rank, between, 20 and 50, of course. If the ones that are a little bit lower, and then the ones that are probably between that 20 and 50, pushing them to 1 to 10. I think that would be definitely something to take a look at. Now, something else that I did is I dove into your listing as well. What I do want to do is obviously commend you on your success so far. You definitely have a full fleshed out listing. Just a few things that I would take into consideration. Maybe a little bit more keyword rich title if we can, just making sure that we're showing some key features and benefits of the product so we can index, as well as doing the same for your bullet points. Overall, I think you're doing a great job, but just maybe some room for some optimization. Something else that I would consider looking at is maybe a nutritional facts label within the images. You can allow up to 7 images, which you guys have done that. But maybe having a nutrition label on there may be great. I didn't find one on the listing, as well as adding a video, right? Video converts very well. But then also, I know you do have a lifestyle image here, but maybe another lifestyle image, happy smiling faces, people using the product, etc., may be a really good benefit for you. Something else I would take a look at is, once you go down to your brand store, you already have a brand store and A+ content, which is ahead of the curve on a lot of brands. But I would say when it comes to the brand store, there are some areas that I would say may benefit you. Doing something like crawlable text is something that I would consider to be very beneficial, right? To make sure that you are utilizing more keyword opportunities, more keyword space, so you can rank a little bit higher. But then additionally, I would say alt text is something that I would really dive into. Alt text can be used for additional keywords, misspelled words, but then also Spanish, speaking words as well can go in there, and that can definitely help you index on the back end. But overall, generally speaking, you've done a pretty good job when it comes to your brand story. Just some minor tweaks can definitely increase some of that revenue, some of that conversion. As we go down into your A+ content, great A+ content, you get the point across. You do a little bit of explaining a little bit more about the brand, the ownership, etc. Same thing, maybe some crawlable text areas as well, taking a look at the Lvera brand. As you can see right here in their A+ content, they do have some crawlable text, which will help you index a little bit more. So that's something. And then the same additional thing with the alt text could be something that could help you as well, just to make sure. Now, something I wanted to touch on as well is, I know we're doing a little bit of advertising, but there's real estate that we can take up. You do have a large catalog full of products, but on your not only search results page, but on your PDP pages too, there is some real estate that you can make sure and take up. One of those in particular, you do usually see a headline search ad at the top that you can fill with some of your other products as well to keep everybody in the family. But the same thing, here as well. So that's definitely an opportunity that we can fill the gap. Instead of ancestral supplements, maybe add another supplement for you. And under the buy box as well, there's usually a brand ad or a display ad there. Also, on top of that, you can go to products related to this item. You can add some more additional products in your catalog as well, just being a little bit more defensive. But then at the same time, you can go on the offense and show up in these areas for your competitors as well. Maybe start at the bottom, start knocking some of those smaller brands out as you start moving up the fold, while leaning into some of the keyword research so we can show up on the search results page as well. So those are just a few tips. If you want to learn a little bit more, take advantage of our free consultation, and we can discuss further. Obviously, you can click the link after the video to book a call with me if you'd like to speak to our team, but then learn more about our services and get a personalized quote that aligns with your goals and your budget. My Amazon Guy is a full-service digital marketing agency managing over 400 brands and about 20 million a month in PPC spend, driving about $1.2 billion for our brands. Our team is hands-on across all facets on the Amazon channel, from full service all the way into PPC, SEO, as well as any catalog support, catalog troubleshooting, creative, and brand protection. So whether you're losing rank, overspending on ads, or just need help scaling, we bring data-driven strategies that bring real results. Thank you for watching. We're looking forward to showing you a little bit more of our opportunities that we can achieve together. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you.